Hi everyone, I'm Jude Hotep, the goddess astrologer and alchemical initiatrix. I'm going to share my screen with you and go over the chart for this weekend. We have the eclipse that just happened within the last, 40 minutes or so. It's so beautiful where I'm at. My windows are down, so you might hear background noise. I'm in Lake Tahoe right now, sitting and looking at the beautiful trees and the mountains and the lakes. So we have a T-square from Saturn at 24 degrees in Aquarius to the nodes at 22 degrees. And this moon now has moved past the sun and is at 11 degrees Taurus. So this moon in Taurus is an exalted moon, meaning that the moon really loves to be here. It's comfortable here. It's happy here. It's going to function really well. And so you may be seeking comforts and seeking to cuddle up, seeking to sleep, seeking to eat, and just be nourished and in the five senses and in the ways that we nourish the body and the five senses in those ways. So you may feel like you just might feel really grounded in your emotions after the moon, moved from that Aries moon into the Taurus moon for the eclipse. I've talked about the eclipse all week. It's like a hole punch in time. Really do your ceremonies and your vision for your new life. Let go of things. However, it's been happening regardless. It's something that, have some things conscious that you're doing, but also, the themes that have been up for you that you've been healing and working through. They've been coming up for a long time. And this moon was a 10-degree eclipse in Taurus. 10's a Taurus number, all about manifestation, abundance, the way we look at money, the way we look at abundance. Like, what does abundance mean to you? And are you looking at it in a way that includes the wealth of what you can create? That includes your vitality as a human, that includes your sovereignty and your power and your intuition and all the gifts and talents that you have. Are you including, what are you including with wealth? Are you only looking at money and material possessions? Material possessions, when there's an attachment to it, can really keep you in the karmic loops. We have Uranus here, and Uranus is an electric energy. It's unpredictable. It can be very anxiety provoking. A lot of people are reporting feeling anxious, feeling extra tired, feeling like they just want to nap all day. And I definitely needed a lot of sleep today, although I did drive 15 hours yesterday, so it was a very long amount of driving. There is, people are reporting anxiety and nervous system stuff, and it can be that way with Uranus. Uranus and Taurus is helping us to break up all of the old ideas that we have about abundance, stability, what stability means. If you're not stable within yourself without things and possessions and money, then in these years to come, you're not going to be in a great place, because stability is really your inner stability. It's your inner home. It's the home within yourself, that you're always able to use your own inner resources to live and to be happy and to find joy. And it might not always be the easiest thing. It might be something we really have to train ourselves to teach ourselves, because the overculture doesn't live that way. The overculture makes himself happy off of possessions and money and status and fame and having things. And this is really about your soul and how your soul is happy, and from the inner emotional security, because you have emotional security, because you have emotional skills. The nodes are about destiny, moving away from the south node of psychologizing, of polarization, of very one-sided thinking, one all or nothing thinking, of being very much in the psychology of things instead of just in a very simple place of creating, really having pleasure, joy, love. That's Taurus, north node. So Mercury is at 0 degrees Gemini and is now going to definitely cause minds to maybe feel a little bit exposed and needing protection. And so the moon will move into Gemini like 1 degree later today, or Mercury rather will move to 1 degree Gemini later today. And this T-square is asking us to really look at the opposite, which is in between Leo and Virgo. It's asking us to like clean the drawers, like do the root chakra stuff, because it'll make you feel better. Clean the drawers, clean yourself, tidy up, organize. Those things will make you feel better right now. And also playful, romance, love, being in your heart. Those are the things that are going to make you feel a lot better and help you to use the Saturn to move forward. Saturn's wanting you to move forward in the highest vibrational things, and what doesn't connect with you, to leave it behind. What's causing you like such acute pain and turmoil in your life and causing you to just be in dark places, it needs to go. It's not, it can't be there anymore. It's not, there's nothing that's coming out of it that's productive, useful, helpful, positive in any way, shape, or form. So move away from those things and let them go. And whatever is meant to be there is meant to be. Jupiter and Venus is in this conjunction that is this very special conjunction, because Jupiter is in its home sign, but it's the ancient ruler, so you could even say it's exalted, but it's the ruler, it's in its home of Pisces, and Venus is in its home of Pisces. Venus is exalted in Pisces. She loves to be there. It's really about loving love, and she just loves to be there. So these two coming together, Jupiter can be the gifts and the positive things happening in your life, the luck, the fortune, and it can be this expansion and adventure and exploration and many, many ideas. And it's also your belief systems. Are your belief systems coming from that deep spiritual resonance from soul? And Venus is about love and relationships and harmony and beauty and the pleasures of life, like how you feel loved, how you are having an amazing, happy life. And so in Pisces, it's just loving love, loving to be loved, loving to love others, loving to love life. And is there like a fear to love that you're just going to be smacked down and going to be hurt, and that things are going to go bad, and that you're going to go into darkness and negative emotions, and that you're going to be hurt? Is that what's coming up for you? It's something to really look at here about what's holding you back from love. Does love equal pain for you? And have you had just so much evidence of that in your life, just over and over and over, and you don't have the evidence that love equals love? So look at those things with Neptune and its home of Pisces and all this Pisces here, and of course Mars as well. And Juno, it's about our relationships coming from soul. It's about our beliefs about soul tribe and meeting people. And can you meet people from the soul that are heart-centric, that you truly connect and really belong with? And Mars at 12 degrees of Pisces today is wanting to take action take action on your intuition, take action on compassion, to take action on love, on divine love, to take action from a place that's really resourced from the highest spiritual, mystical, beautiful place. And with Black Moon Lilith in Cancer, there can be this question about, where have you been subservient? Where have you domesticated yourself and you didn't really want to? Where have you been subservient to the home, the family, the emotions in ways that aren't serving you? And the home and the family, it's like, where have you tried to do the home and the family the way society said to do it, the way your partner wants to do it, the way other people say it should be, instead of doing what you want from love, from your heart, from what your heart wants? Like, how have you tried to do it the way other people say it should be done? And Pluto with this square to biseptile to the sun, it's this, with Saturn having a biseptile to the sun, it's really this very out of the box, like things. It's splashes of insight, it's things you wouldn't expect, it's the unexpected. It's really about transformation and healing, the death and rebirth of our solar energy, of our soul, of our deep self that is unexpected and otherworldly, and it can be resolution of many things. There is a sextile, there is a semi-sextile to Uranus and Chiron. So it's like the wounds of our ego, of our identity, the wounds of about taking action on what's coming from your heart, and Uranus, the unpredictable and unpredictable healing, unexpected healing, higher consciousness, raising your vibe to heal. And it can also be, just because it's a semi-sextile, it can be where there's just a challenge to have awakening and to heal, and that there's some argument between those two and what is that for you and what are you looking at. Moving into tomorrow, and then we'll pull some cards. Tomorrow is May 1st, and move the chart. 2 p.m. On Sunday, Venus is moving into 29 degrees, the last degree of Pisces. It can be a little crispy, a little challenging. Pisces does bring up the karma and bring up things for healing. So it's like, where do you feel like you have the problems? Because that's what's coming up to be healed. We do have a ton of septiles and quintiles in this chart, so it can feel very otherworldly, can feel like flashes of insight. There can be a lot of problem resolution between psychologizing and the wound that you feel in your identity and your ego. Mercury at 1 degree, Gemini is definitely moving into Gemini, where it's now stationing to go retrograde. And so Mercury is going to be retrograding on the 10th of this coming week. And so it's like, definitely back up your computers and do all that stuff, but it's going to be an internal look at everything that's happened in the last 90 days or so, everything that you've been going through, healing, looking at everything that we've healed and looked at through the Jupiter Neptune conjunction. And with Pluto being at 28 degrees now retrograde, it's an internal look. There's no more it's an internal look at your power structures. It's an internal look at your birth and death and transformations of healing that you can go through. And this is really about building. This moon is going to be in Taurus today until the end of the day. And yeah, and it really won't move into Gemini until early in the morning on Monday, but then it'll move into Gemini. And it's about enjoying the pleasures, really creating the life that you want to create, really thinking about life in the way that you want to think about it. Mercury is your thoughts, your communication, your worldview. It's like really creating the life in your mind that you want to experience and to have. And what's up for us with all this Pisces Taurus energy is that we're looking at creation, building, abundance. Those are all the things that people have the most issues with, right? Relationships, money, creation. And really, humanity's been under the spell that you just go to work and then you come home and you have paltry forms of pleasure, right? And now it's up to us to shine light, to bring the light forward and to move into creating something powerful. This eclipse is a powerful time to go within. You've already been going within, you've already been looking at those themes. So this weekend, it could be more tired, could be needing more sleep, you could be needing the comforts and the pleasures and community and family culture. So really about being understanding your history, your soul family, and connecting more to that. Worth waiting for that when we're growing a business, when we're doing things, they take time, and that it's worth it to be on the journey of life. But really, this is saying about live the dream now. She had a fox and the horse there. She maybe can't go under this bridge until the tide goes back out, but she has beauty and wonderful things now. So it's use what you have at your disposal now to really nourish your soul and to be living the dream now. And really think about like what needs to heal within you to be happy right now. Curiosity is stimulation. It's keeps you going. It keeps you uplifted. And so how can you stay curious in your projects and to move them forward? It's okay to be different. This Aquarius Saturn energy, like don't try to fit in, be who you really are, because that's the only way you're going to attract people that are really kindred to you and that really connect. We have draft spirit to see the bigger picture, and we're down in the details right now, not looking at the above and bigger picture, and because it was in reverse, so it's saying to really go inside and to be looking at things from the highest view possible. Look out. Deer spirit again in reverse, so it's saying to be gentle with yourself, to give yourself a lot of compassion. All this Pisces energy is deep compassion for yourself, but how often do you give yourself compassion? Or are you beating yourself up and judging yourself and wishing you were different and thinking you should be other ways? Give yourself deep compassion, this deer spirit. And Bobcat, life is a mystery. It's the divine feminine. So to be in that mystery, you don't know what your baby's going to look like when it comes out, like being in the mystery of the projects and letting them unfold and evolve and not thinking you have to know every detail. That's really the malignant masculine way, this dominator culture, all these years, eons. So skunk spirit in reverse, it's saying to know your value and saying that you don't really feel valuable right now. And to look into that, do that mindset work. We do that in Alchemical Goddess. If you're wanting to move your life forward and get the results that you want in your life and to manage your mind so that you can have the beautiful life that you want, you can book a goddess call at thegoddessastrologer.com and come into and apply for Alchemical Goddess. We have rabbit spirit, which is now is a lucky time, that it's a time of fecundity and beauty and creation. All this Taurus energy, Taurus until next summer, North Node. It's about creating. It's creation. It's growing the garden. It's beauty, and all this Pisces energy is magic, the mystical. It's the dreams coming true. It could also be delusion and escapism and drugs. And so really be real with yourself and where you're at. Sending you so much love. You can come into the Light Goddess Sisterhood. The link's down below. It's stronger. It's easier to be strong when we are around people who are strong. It's easier to stay on sacred calling and to move your business forward when you're around others who are doing the same thing, and easier to face your shadow when you're around other women who are doing the same thing. And it's a beautiful space. We're going to be doing intention circles and moon ceremonies. So I hope you'll join us for that. The link's below. Every woman I've met, like over 200 plus women in the last 2 years, have been craving community and deep bonds and sisterhood and soul tribe. So that's what the Light Goddess Sisterhood is. So if you've been craving that, come on in. And you can book an astrology reading at thegoddessastrologer.com. Sending you lots of love. Till next time, you can check out Instagram page at Peace Hotep. The Light Goddess podcast is 6 days a week. It's daily, and it is up on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify. The link's below. Have